You know, I have better things to do with my time than speculate about your life, Eddie.
Really? Then why aren't you doing them?
Because I'm here to see my doctor, Dr. Corey Butler. And whether you believe it or not, the world does not revolve around you or even Cassie. Everybody knows you're seeing a fertility specialist. It's a small town. And you know what? I wish you all the luck in the world.
Well, I'm glad to see your doctor is prescribing you nice and happy pills.
Oh, no. No, and when I said I was seeing the doctor, I meant I was seeing my man, who happens to be a doctor.
Oh, Dinah, you landed a doctor. Your mother must be very proud.
Yeah, he's what all the girls dream of.
What, warm hands and a big wallet?
You're funny. You're funny, Edmund. No, I think that this is actually a new beginning for me.
You know, I never thought of you with a healer, but given all the wreckage that's usually left in your wake, I can see how a doctor would come in handy.
Look who's talking, Shovel Boy. Actually, I think that this newfound attitude of mine is all thanks to you.
Me? Why?
Yeah, because I think a lesser man would have dumped Cassie when she nearly walked away from your wedding. But you hung in there. You showed her that you can completely trust somebody, no matter if inside of you, you're totally screaming that you're a damn fool. Sorry.
What's the problem?
No problem. I mean, everything's amazing. I just came back from the doctor.
Oh, so you're...
Pregnant? No. No.
You're not? Okay, I'm sorry.
No, the doctor said it's a little setback, but just keep trying and trying again, so...
There you go. Good for you. It's, you sure that's, nothing else?
No. I just got my life back. That's all.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. It's great.
I'm sorry. I'm just like a mess, you know. I'm all over the place these days, so...
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Okay, so what's your story? What are you doing here? You were so adamant about, you know, keeping your distance and staying out of my life, yet you just dropped by, so
Well, I'm
why?
trying. I've been trying anyway to stay out of your life. As a matter of fact, since the wedding, I've washed my hands of it completely, Mrs. Winslow.
But here you are.
Yeah, here I am, because your husband keeps dragging me back in.
Don't you think I have thought about pleading guilty and taking the deal?
Quitting, that's really good.
It's not quitting. It's not quitting.
1,000,000 times I have thought about just ending this thing. For the kids. For me. For Gus. But how do I do that, Dad? How do I admit that I pulled the trigger on Phillip when I don't even know for sure I did that? How do I do it to Zach?
You have to do what is the best for you.
I know what you think. I know what everybody thinks. Because I think it too, okay? But until I know for sure, until I can look at myself in the mirror and say, yeah, you did it. Yeah, you did it. You did it. You are that kind of person. Until I can say that, and until I have to tell Zach something, I will die before I tell him this. No way.
Honey, I'm working with the tools I got here. I got to make sense of this on the fly.
We all are.
But one thing I do know is that you have to deal with the Gus issue.
I don't want to talk about Gus, okay? Gus is doing what Gus has to do.
I admire passion and commitment, but somebody has to control that man.
Control him? Why?
Well, right now he's hurting more than he's helping, Harley.
He cares about me.
Maybe a little too much. And he's not the only person in town that loves you.
Yeah, and the way that he came down on Lizzie the other day, I mean, that's only going to make things worse with Alan.
Alan has this town ready to burn you with the stake. I mean, you think the TV crew just happened to show up today? That was just a taste of what you're going to get.
Okay, I can handle the media.
Can you handle reporters shoving cameras in Zach's face?
Hey, that looks like a good ice cream.
Okay. You're right about that. I have to protect my son. There's only one way to do that.
This is yours. These are all yours. The brown ones, and these blue ones are mine, okay?
You can't quit this company, Gus.
I did just quit. See, if you don't understand why I'm doing what I gotta do with it, I should have really left here a long time ago.
Do you realize what will happen if you walk away from this family and pursue this obsession to clear Harley?
I don't know. What's gonna happen? I get cut out of the will? It's okay. I'll live. See, because the job that Phillip left me, I never really wanted it in the first place. All of this is yours. You take it.
If you walk, you will not only lose your job, you will lose this family, and you will not be welcome.
I don't care, Alan, because I'm not after your money like Olivia here is.
Oh,
Okay?
wait a
This is
minute
my pet. This is my pet. And I don't feel sorry for you like Beth, or lost without you like Alexandra here, or really searching for your love and attention and approval all the time like poor Phillip used to do, because that's not me.
You had better think very seriously about what you're giving up.
I don't have to think about anything, Alan, because I get it. You see, this is one of those moments, oh my God, I finally get it moments. That's what this is.
You know what? This seems like one of those epic father-son struggles that we really don't need to be here for, so...
Yeah, maybe we should go.
Alan, maybe we should leave.
No, Beth, I don't want anyone to leave this room. As a matter of fact, I want you all to bear witness.
Oh, God, I hate this part the most. Can't you just be yourself for once? Alan Spaulding. Do you even know who that is? Just for once in your life, be Alan Spaulding.
You will be without a job, without an inheritance, without credit, and the only cash you will have is the cash in your wallet right now.
Alan, are you sure you want to say things like
my
this?
wallet here. Take it. Take all the money, all the power. Take all the paperwork, because I can't say, you take the water pitcher, okay? Have this, because I hate paperwork. Man, you used to love watching your son just run around and around after his tail. You love that. I'm not going to do that for you.
Yes. Harley will be in prison, and you won't even have enough money to defend her, Gus. But you don't need money, do you? No, you've got love. You're the only man in the world who's ever experienced that emotion, that passion, that valor. Oh, you're fighting a good fight, aren't you?
Damn straight I am.
Yeah, well, I wonder if Harley will admire those qualities of yours when she's rotting in jail, huh?
Lizzie.
There are serious consequences to the choice you're about to make, and you'd better think about what's at stake here, Gus.
I know exactly what's at stake. Okay? Harley's freedom's at stake. In fact, my freedom's at stake. Yes.
Not your freedom.
If I stay here, Dad, and take this chair, I'm gonna just end up a picture on the wall like Granddad or Beth and Lizzie, even you. Okay?
And what's wrong with that?
Ooh, I can feel that one.
Olivia?
Okay, look, Gus, when you say you're quitting, do you mean that you're gone?
Olivia, you can have whatever you want. All right? You and your boyfriend there can pick up all the scraps and anything you can stomach.
Then get the hell out of here.
The buffet
You're
is
not
open.
fit to sit in Phillip's chair because you're not half the man that Phillip was. Because you're a loser, Gus. You always have been. I hope Harley's worth it because she's all you've got left. And when she's rotting in prison, you will have nothing. Nothing, do you hear me?
Listen. Mommy has to spend some time away.
Where?
Well, while you stay here with Grandpa and Uncle Frank and everybody, I am going to trick those loud, shouty people so they follow me. That way they won't bother you. So Mommy's gonna have to be a dragon slayer for a while. But I need you to be my trusty sidekick, you know, my buddy. And that means I need you to stay here and, you know, keep an eye on Grandpa and Coop and everybody. I mean, I know it's a big job, but you're the only one who can help me. Can I count on you?
Yes, Mommy. I'm not afraid of anything.
You know what? Neither was your dad.
Edmund keeps dragging you back into what things?
Well, he wants to know some things, Cassie. He wants to know what I know about you. He wants to know what we were talking about together in the park that day, the day of your wedding. Why you ran, why you came back. He wants to know everything. It's driving him nuts. So I tell him, well, why don't you just ask her, Edmund? Why don't you just ask your wife? Of course, I know that his wife isn't talking, is she? Because, well, that's just not the way she is. That's not what she does. maybe full disclosure doesn't, you know, come easily for her. He's not going to give up, you know. Not until he knows. Not until he knows what's on your mind, or at least what was on your mind before you married him. You didn't play the scenario out all the way through, did you? No, you thought that it was all going to just stop and go away once you said, I do?
Yes.
Don't you know the man that you married, Cassie?
Yes, I know
well,
the man I
Well, then you know
married.
that he's not going to stop until he finds out, right?
What do you want me to do, Jeffrey?
Tell him. Why don't you just tell him the truth?
Everything will be fine with time, okay? Like, just be fine.
You got to pick yourself up off the floor. You can do this. Your friend Harley can do it. Look at her. She's facing a murder rap, but she's standing up, right? She's standing up and facing the music, even though she may have killed somebody.
She didn't kill someone.
Okay, well, the point is this, Cassie. She's standing up. She's facing the music. She can do it. Now it's your turn. All you got to do is just tell him the truth, and be done with it. Okay. Goodbye.
Dinah, as much as I would like to stick around and prove you wrong about everything, goodbye.
Aren't you going to wish me luck on my new man?
Right. And if it doesn't work out, here's hoping this one doesn't leave your life feet first.
I don't know. Maybe I haven't found the right guy yet. But maybe this one might work.
Well, keep my fingers crossed.
Believe it or not, I hope you have a baby in your future. Just as long as it's not Cassie's. Ooh, this could come in handy.
Dinah, what are you doing with my prescription pad?